Well, at this point, this has been an ongoing investigation for almost 2 months now. When she was initially reported missing on the 18th of July, so it has been an ongoing investigation. As you're aware, there have been a number of extensive resources that have been allocated to this investigation, which encompassed ground search areas of not only the immediate area here in St. John's, but also out in the west coast, Newfoundland as well. Based on what the investigators have done in relation to the charges, the 2 charges that have been laid against the accused, we now have to compile and I guess present the evidence in terms of the forensics, as well as the forensic anthropologists' collection of evidence that they've recovered as well.
What can you tell us about how the remains of Ann Marie Shirran ended up in that location in Cappahayden?
Well, as I said, there's a number of aspects of the condition of the human remains that I will not be getting into. The specifics of the condition of human remains is not only part of evidence that's now in front of the courts in relation to the homicide investigation, but it is a direct respect for the family members that we will not be providing any detailed specifics about the condition of the human remains.
Aside from the condition, though, is there anything you can tell us about, obviously, the second charge that was laid?
Are you speaking of the second-degree murder charge?
Yes.
Well, the second-degree murder charge, essentially in the criminal code, the differentiation between first-degree murder and second-degree murder. First-degree murder requires it to be planned and deliberate. The investigative team, based on their evidence, laid charge of second-degree murder as opposed to first-degree murder.
Can you tell us about the relationship between Shirran and the accused?
Well, the deceased and the accused had a child together. They have a 1-year-old son. In addition to that, they resided in the Kilbride home for approximately 6 months prior to her disappearance. Previous to that, they resided together on the west coast, and previous to that, they resided together in Nova Scotia. That has come to light as part of the case itself. As to the sequence of events that has taken place in terms of where exactly she was murdered and when, the circumstances surrounding that, we won't be able to provide that information because that is before the courts and that is evidence in this homicide investigation.